wona na momusa so ne de Ghana sika ye bibi na mfom so de aba wono se NDC ba audit anase nhwehwemu ebekoso na de ose asotwe no ye de bema no afutua ko ade ama Ghana fo nyina se eba so bi ku ne ho ana wodi ne ho awu suicide ani bia ese etimi bomodin ehwe se ye beyi se wantimi ayeku ne ho free ho no mo na eboa ma asomdwie ekoso ye na enim se afi abatoro nya bayira abrewadwe okura enti enam so ama wono mu gina hodo no omodi omu nkrata akoma abato komisa yadi mu ensem bebre ebebremo medin de akua ajewa akode afi ensem no nchire mu eni Ghana ye kawiase ho ema World Suicide Prevention Day no yediye eno na futuo akọ ede ama aban no ese se wobi eku ne ho na wantimi eku ne ho ayeche no ede ne kwoto afiase no etwa fatase yi efiri ho na boa ne yebo enkwa ene ejapade ho ban
yeah na yeah Center for Suicide and Violence Research in our campus University of Ghana Psychology Department no yeah every 2008 up to today no yeah na can see supise fluctual relationship ACC a school for school problems with learning anxiety disorders I am share obi be trust am sa wa choba akomi enu miensa ni nyina wa feli osa contribute ne yam ehihye no otese ma me say wantwa no ma doctor be ma nsifi ho yenya stories about the ma ne parents say one person we ye doctor emebusia and the parents are living their dreams through their children ti akwana to me anya na chese no so abeye a problem and the same may be no na ma ebi no chronic illness or yare wenya ma te say kidneys yare ati enti no okọ ne eko clinic case mama ontumi ntuyaka na atona sase atona ka atona japade enti ede nko na ha minti a da bia metontomade noko mi ho ani mu ase mema ne pa ne ta ka no na djuma se ne kwakudo so mo adwuma no oka ose o fere efanyina mawu are ba akopɛ na me Joseph Safo ane menuanom a mental health authority ane parliamentarians a eye bill no adwuma e decriminalize attempted suicide say nese obi eje ne nkwafi nsem a ensese ye che no nana madama we die yensa gu yensa yam mamode asesa embra no wode wonsa ebe hyase na embra no afi ejina kete na ama obi emfa ho enko burubi enko prubi enko sayubi enko twi ase emfa the principal streets of their town villages and cities here say answer na nana madama obefiri so no na woni wapamfo na modemonsa ashase na minim se answer na yebeto abawie December 17th na sa embre eyef.
The challenges faced in addressing suicide are multifaceted and complex. In Ghana, as in many parts of the world, we grapple with the stigma surrounding mental health issues, limited access to mental health services, and a general lack of awareness of suicide prevention strategies. These challenges are further compounded by deepening socio-economic challenges in our societies today. Indeed, the harsh reality of economic hardship, unemployment, and social instability, being high-risk factors for increased suicide rates, cannot be ignored. It is our collective responsibility to recognize these risk factors and work to mitigate their impact.
World Literacy Day ekoso ewo Jachi Pramso Senior High School nam somo so afọ no ene hwe omangu masua so Dr. Yawosei Aditwum akwakasa wase kasa yemu no wosre awofo ni nyina se kasa hodo anase kasa dodo eye enu nti omo nkenya omo ma no no musua kasa ni bebre na ebie kwan ema won pa.
Engage Now Africa ekwa ensha banyasia wonomo edwumadi a wodie no wonya sikamu mfaso emfrimu wone ekwa ahodo aka boma ewiase nyina da wode si ho ekai ne ehia se yenya entete ne ngomasua no wonomo di ewo edwoso onwe World Literacy Day na edwumadi yase na wode atudwa se aban no ene won be kan bi eduru dwomu mo won homoden se obetumi aboa ama ngomasua ne entete pa akoso esanse se nipa nya entete na wonya nimudi a eboa won mankasa yiedie wotumi di won saye bibi ma won ho ema oman no so kɔ na anim eno na agina so ama kwankyerefo pene na woda Engage Now Africa ano owura yiri Cecilia Amankwa ekyeremu se ebra so se ye ma entete hu hia ene ngumasua esanse oman bia betumpon a eno edi mu akotene wose anu tumi boa ema apomodin kɔso enuane ba bambo kɔso na eyi ohia buruburo nso efiri ho dwumadie yi mu no won mu agina so ema enipa be se aduonum nan a wode wa fantitiem akyerɛ ebinum se ne ayeye semina se ne ayeye pastries ye di nuaba ye dokodoko nsa wode won krata
bia be kɔso wano ema bibia so be kama amaye nti mu aye nyina ye mmom se na ye bɔ nkola no ye mba mpanyifo no nso se na be ya ne nyina it will be a cohesive ne nyina be comprehensive help enye se ye bɔ nkola nko a mpanyifo nso omanya kwanya no so mu ye mmom se na be on beti education na ase na almost to media there I invest e won kola no mo because panyifo na anti ase a e be difficult to say on betumi ahwe nkola mo ma on betumi akosu on betumi akonim it na education for the adults no hu hia ye mpa it na me say government individuals institution obia education hu hia ni bia omomra na nyina ye nka ye resources emmom na itumi famwa ye nkrofo
won a wode won fa
Enro na Ghana ban editu udwa se koko bo no yatum ediko 3000 Ghana cedis na bodi mrahye bedwani onumanyamfo Samson ahi akasa de atudwa se nyansakro no na ban ebo koko akuafo no se de ositu mu no enso ani
speak no koko 1 ton awa manone $10,000 and with the current exchange rate now $1 to 16 cedis now. That is 1 ton biano 160,000 Ghana cedis and I say 1.6 billion old escano. 1 ton biano ye bag dusia. Until we divide 160,000 now bag dusia. That is bag biano wa manoleno. 10,000. We paid 70% of the world market price and I demand to cook for no. Now no more ye ade 10,000. Put ya 3,000 more can say I'm on 30%. Ako for what office no obo tire no cook da no no cook for no on for 70% of the world market price and I'm 30% to cook farmers I no am before bawumia na nado omo yie kokokofo sabe yesi wonye bia ma wase a emo nkro no wo ba ye wo dia ho kire aba kokokofo so we were expecting so at least utim wo de kura na to be 60%
na yakufo ado se na ye kokoko no wasi aye no me megina say youth no me yekuani am de kokoko ho adwuma minim say kokoko de emfaso de pie den e wo kokoko mu enti na me youth me de me wa be wura kokoko mu enti na afure na me kura me dita me say bia kokoko no betimi akọ high sane world market akodu sa enti na nyini say kuafo nke kokoko no price no kura da at least nka o ma be 6,000 but enti na ma sa na enti be di kokoko etimi try 64 kilos na de akotwa na 50 kilos na de akọ world market akọje 10,000 dia otimi say kufu ado wa wiya kuafo
ye nyina ye nim say ye safi area ha de ye bibia ne koko sese koko na wo matwa ni nyina gu nso mo mama ye maye kakra na e wo ho so e betete ne kakra no o se 3,000 nti ye sra ban ye sra ne pa omra no nsan mra na chi no meka bibi nkyere na 3,000 ne de e moa ye
mi ye koko kuani e wo safi na sene aban price na odi aba no enye sese a price no ye 30 ana ono we market nso ye 100 nti se wo de started ni maya wo sisi ye pa nti sese affect nso sese affect ma bibia ma o mo twe kokko nso agu
o ma mpanyin wo bu ye kwasea bu mu mprenu
Asan say kuyadwuma ye no ye bre papa enfie nwotwe a nanado abamba ye no minya asukuyadro da minya fertilizer da ye tumi kokwo nsusu a ye de akwa manone a ye je 100 million no abre me 30 million how e de adwuma ne yenye de ye hwie ma.
Labour Department no eka Ministry of Labour no hono penifo chemsi yeyi efi bebe wono ede akoba bi fufre ho na adwumayfo ni chemu se osoafo hwenwuma ne apedie so no nyamfo Ignatius bafo wu a ekwan a wofa so wo yi Labour Department na fi wo no enkoye na modwe ho so mo entiase nti won samre bi
senia ye leaders ye concern labor staff eka ye no ye loan a ye secure from World Bank. As a 4-story building, ya mayen. Samukaya, anasa maba happen ya. Dan na labor for woman. Na in fact, enya dia any partner. Mamen kan sa sabe. Na eja World Bank adaro mo mama loan a yede aye sa die. E wo mu na minister abetre se dan no ministry for nefa. Ansa na dan ba besi ho no. Omo ye engagement ahoro bi. Ema ye hia sebe ye nuanom a omadi dem kakra ene won edi nkita ho omo ye nkrofo a ye no ye adwuma omo concern ye se ekwan ye wo befa so asese building no enu mu no engineer wo ho e kire so omo de enema totu akwan ma sebe o nia nani afra nia oti wheelchair mu no kita poma enso betumi ayeden aba hobi na se na minister gina ha ka kire ye se enye ade a the intention I had the year dan no ebekoso a emi se busuafo na entwa yie enu enti ne ye sa press conference we na ye de atoka na fo a ye adwuma ma won anim wo muntie esu na yesu no se yen ye ko ama won ne ye ntumi anko ama ye ho a eden na kire se adwuma papa bi ne ye ba be ye na ye sre honorable minister nso se adwen ya wafa no onya adwen sakra
a World Bank project na World Bank no so ama ye other your friends Abusia Mayatime asi edan one employment center bia wo region bia mu nti ye was 16 and he say ye all for way my sa project nso ye mpe ye be kwa ye on for 16 nyina on for man ministry for and he never pii wo ha ye be but enu one of them.
As we stand here right now, the offices that have been constructed in the regions and labor officers are expected to go and occupy those buildings. Meanwhile, the head office, which is supposed to be the Labor Department headquarters and national headquarters for that matter, is going to be moved to the Ministry of Employment. We are not going to agree to that term, so we want to tell the minister to resign from taking whatever decision he has taken. As we stand here, we are very furious and we are very aggrieved. We've suffered a lot of injustice, and this one we are not going to allow it to slide. Not at all. We are not going to allow it to slide. We have endured a lot, and we want to serve the interest of Ghanaians. We serve employees in the country. We serve employers in the country. People with disabilities and all other persons across the country. So we want the right things to be done. If we are looking at fighting for the interest of Ghanaians and our own rights are being infringed, then what
can you say content crow? Ewo afi abaye beto no emu baako eyowura Alan Kojoche Matin a won na movement for change amayoko no wada no eno eche no ru Kofi Chere Matin a won so ekwa akogya se independent candidate eden nkrata akọ ena Alhaji Frimpong a won NDP amayoko no ono so gina mo edi mu no ede nkrata akọ ma isi ewo mo atan ekese no enti we eka hodie na nipa mo de mo nkrata akọ no mpeso mo ejina ne yeto aba ede mo no omo akwa akoye du ba 11 ewo independent candidate hihye no emu na ebra ye di eche ekoye no sei ene yehuye
they say Ghana for hwehwa say omo pe pandini a oba be ko ama Ghana and not for political parties. Omo hwehwa pandini a president oba obetini ayi free how you mu sesi esika sama asaya ama Ghana for ho kire no obi a owo media obetini ama yetime free sa Ghana for omo hwehwa pandini president oba obetini edi ani ama constitution Ghana obrapon da ya man obetini bi saya aba na fe ya mambo no be for the nim apega the church of omo say almost president ọba obetumi edi enimu ama Ghana for yesuban yesu ni eban ebesisa said the bear ni nyebe ka bo na Ghana akona ni dan se dodo na enene da na Ghana for etwen se alanchemati afei obeyi ni wa pie se afei ọba begina na ya tumso ọba ya mana be president of Ghana ni wetumi asisa Ghana gina eti enede magbeyi the one Ghana for say the guy is in Abem. Alan will become the first non-partisan president of Ghana.
We are here because we know what we can do and we believe in what we are presenting to Ghana as an alternative to the failed systems that we have seen. This is not about bashing. I think we are all tired and we want it to just work for all of us. We need to change leadership. Leadership is the only problem that we have, and that's why we have offered ourselves to lead the country, and I'm hoping that you will all come together and come with us to make this thing happen for Ghana this time.
There must be a sense of delivery of office holders in terms of services. You see, our primary wealth as a nation is the people. Our primary wealth is the people. So productivity and stability and any other thing must first emanate from the people. But rather unfortunately, there are fundamental issues that we must look at. And to change this moral fabric of society, we need to look at our democracy.
Indeed, without this process, the Commission cannot run the election. And here I'm referring to filing of nomination by presidential candidates who are seeking to contest the 2024 general election. And Resolution 7 of CI 127 enjoins the presidential candidate to complete and sign 4 copies of the nomination forms, together with other requirements as specified in Resolution 7 of the CI 127.
Enipa yesi omo epe NPP card no bi meche membership card no adoso pa enti ama akwakọ ye hyehyso e de ama mpenifo manam so ama NDP eye NPP ama yehoni mpenifo afense jofo nhyiemu omo dwam cherera Steven ayensu nti makasa de atodwa sese de enipa ne si ebunkam so ba no sese no omo de akọ regions ene constituencies ahodo no se ope card ni bia betimi akọ no akọje wodie.
Due to the increasing popularity of the NPP and the bold solutions being championed by our presidential candidate, more Ghanaians, I iterate, are expressing interest in joining the new patriotic party. In view of the high demand for the party card, the national leadership of the party have resolved to decentralize the issuance of the party cards at the constituency and regional levels to enhance the acquisition of the party cards to boost dues payment as part of our resource mobilization effort. We are therefore inviting private vendors to come on board as far as this vending of the party cards and the decentralization process. This partnership with the private vendors will increase membership drive, needless to say, since everybody will now have easy access to the acquisition of the cards.
And now, and Niji Sema yem flag bearer or the nam Deura Obo Agana for the Dona Ajia Tumuse Ampa. His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ni swadi huno woma Ghana ye ni swadi huno ebebwa Ghana asisa yen shebre ni ntino. Ghana for the Dona and Nanya Pepase Omobabe join MPP Kuno and no ama pressure ababe dying so every so be our babe joining MPP bian or pese onyane ID card. Na ID card nkanena na a headquarters hanye printing no enu nti e the pressure ababe to yen so kakra party mpanimfo etena ase no ehu se ehu abehia se ebebie mu na yetumi aprinti card no Ghana fe na nyina constituency BM enunti ena no pay ye national chairman a launch the new MPP ID card vending system a tietia kra we Ghana ni na wo pepa se wo join MPP vending system ya nyawhia ne se obeba no aba be register o register ye do be fa enchechire mu na afi ya ma accreditation ni ama constituency a obeye mu adwuma na won soso wakọ na wakọ akọhye adwuma na se ana se opese oba headquarters hanso so a oba obetumi apeke registration forms no any registration forms obetumi apeke no national treasurer office ana se national organizer office opeke wi a ye do be fa enchechire mu na won soso watumi aba beka vendors na ewo no eno nti ya launch dada nti efri na ekoi uhu se obi wo constituency na print a enye ade foforo kra yegidi se ebeboaye na party ma atumi ato akoso atua membership dues.
All African Games no agudia yediye ewo Ghana hase na ewieye no asa nkuntabu ofesika no no emwani papa ababe nchiwasho enam soma NDC amayekolu fankakra omampanyin dada John Dramani Mahama se woba wana yedi oman sika mo muso mfanye bibi na nkuntabu enkoso ye no obeye hwehwemu ewumpa.
I'm advocating that we have a special process where people who are identified to have misappropriated public funds are fast-tracked and justice is done. If they are not guilty, they are absolved. If they are guilty, the sanctions that are appropriate are applied. Until we do that and have a deterrent, people are going to continue to think that public money is theirs to take or misappropriate as and when they want it. I said that we're going to create an independent value for money office. And so any contract above $5 million or as may be determined by Parliament might decide that it should be lower than $5 million because we're going to legislate it. Any contract above a certain threshold must go for value for money audit. We also said we'll launch Operation Recover All the Loot. And so we're going to do forensic audits into different funds. The All African Games, we're going to audit it. And I mean, how I forgot how many athletes they were could have eaten food worth $50 million. I mean, nobody can understand, you know, a thing like this. And so we want to see how, I mean, some of the figures you hear in respect of the All African Games are astounding. And so we're going to investigate that. We're going to go into PDS. Why did we lose $190 million American funding, you know, for our electricity and power sector? There are many scandals that have been left, you know, uninvestigated because the president is not interested in investigating them. And so we'll investigate them and we'll recover what we can of Ghanaians' money that has been misappropriated.
And tieni nkra yensa ka free ewutu breku ani se enipa bi akwotete MPP4 posters enam so amedo makoko to yedo makoto post for kukum na de okwa aten ye oba aten de ojen ekita aten trudo nti Jacob Kubi ewo ahoma ne so Jacob akwaba
mejuzo mini aba
ewutu breku hifa pote pa na sa asem si yi
no ewutu breku kromu ha ya ewutu senya west
enti sa nipa no omtete ye no mo ye hene fa amanyokuo bi mu anasa den.
Oh, I'm here NDC amanyuko mu for niwe.
Boy enchire mu.
Yo, so we pie mu weye ewutu senya west. Ye ewutu breku ha se ya. Tension e wo ha ti sia no. Visitor enya asem kuma. Ne nya ne se eye drip machine ya bi abepie mu ewo eye breku ha se. Na esi eye atame ho. Na eye honorable UJ ahin mfoni ebobo ho. Na eye NDC amanyuko nu su tire mu se eye drip machine no enya MPP4 sika nkwa na editoye Ghana for tax sika na editoye ntino omo nti ase se yuzi ahin eni eye omampeni abede che mfoni ebo ho enti omo so mo kofa eye omo member of parliament eye honorable Bizala Aboti fete epita eni John Dramani Mahama omo poster na omo de kofa mo ho and the mother farm who are and MPP for no, a quarter say a year poster no, free a year machine no, and almost say some market see the NSA and Jack and almost to say a year honorable using any of my penable Eddie free, a coban sano, a detention by Hapai, and then on the PMU a court. You be pay mu wo court ha say no e na say na ade na koye no Mrs. Enya sem kuma o we nkofo aba we nkofo so abegu ho nda aye nda ko ba ne san we di ni lawyer ba we tu di ni lawyer ba e no mbe gina e adakem na nkofo ye de omo be pay mu e wo court ha say no e NDC amanyoko no enipa omode ne ba ye e Cassius Oto Labi we di e 37 years. Onu na ye NDC communication officer. Onu wo ewutu senior west ase. Ase nipa otosu yenu su di Robert. Any Robert onu su edi 37 years ah. Ofofro oka hu su edi nimo. Onu su edi 41 years. Onu su ye di nu ebegina eye court. Na abra otembuefo no edi kasa no na o kire mu che. Asem ni afansa aba. Enti no nkabeya ye for mu nkotumu wo eye ewutu breku eye police akache. Now, Monday, near San for Omumbra. Now, Coba and Sano, a lawyers are no Mujinemu, Edema, NDC, Amenu, Konu, Chiremuche. Well, the more for where they throw, after Numianu, and away attitude with and away to attitude with the Ankabea, Anka, best set of Bemo, no Omako, na Monday, Nuya Saba, Nelson, Abetrans, Sansa, Omuninano, Omoya, Imianum, any Ebusia for. A Samino, a Coba and Sano, or the Munu, or the Waponi Chiremuche. Send attention e was running to know and ya dia ojo mumua e beyi intiminu ka say but the more funny say yes on fa mu ko to police station e wo hutu breku na wati Monday yes on fa omombra na so minu ka say abra police for no etu ka somebody mrantie no e ba breku police station omodi boom minu ka say ye ni bebia omodi nkofo no eko nti ama NDC amanyokuo no omugbefu yie pa eje se obehwe ne ekoso wokuo mu ha enye asenkuma na ekoba ne sa no na ye MP a ono sisi ono ti ejaso honorable kana agotitete Gizala agotitete honorable Gizala agotitete ono ne MP o sisi a na o temu se oh we for the anka enye asembia eyo afenu mienu a omoye nuanom ne kasakasa aba omuntem anka na onu podi omo ba court no o hwe nim se anka be ma imranche ne bill no ma kofie san se onu ni poster se fam kronimu nyina no abribi ode ni poster be fam ho bia ne ya betete abribi a yedi poster ode ni poster be fam na ya betete ba onu fa ne se eye adehye a wo breku ni nyina no onu na edi omo so as MP enti wanfa obia anko police station afen so eye ononyafo eye Judiahi or they are decided to name say or tell me bebre on ma asunje embra woman to be say former MP no or war answer no agwetuited eba no or no na say ya obia obia antu and kama ye say honorable Judiahi e detention eba mantemu to betre na oma asunje embra mantemu ha na so minu ka say adisi omo nya NDC ko omo to nya MPP ko omo ase no omugbefu yie pa esan se omo kiremu a emranche na yede omo kwa kotumu no omo ye bekufo a omo ni MPP fo na omo ha na bomu didie omo di agro edibom enti se yede omo kotumu sa na efi ene ekoi detention beba na onenefo Gizala gotita to the trust dem say everybody some ekoi say yenja omo de end ye no so enkofo a omo MPP fo a omo titi ni posters nyina wehu omo owo mu videos owo mu pictures obama police for ask omo animre ya na sa police for na anchi omo de a ono aso be ma nimra nke no achi omo e de akoma police for
nyimbia no omo nim se poster tabai bi na sa wote ye illegal wa Ghana ha
minu ka say die omo ye empenifo a omo da party ano a oye communication officer dem bi say onimpa se so mo kotiti obi poster omo di ni betu nanso onu so omo so tire mu se abra mo di machine be si ho no na honorable using ahin ene o mampani abede to posters farm ho na esan se eye omani nya sika ene ye de ton enya manyoku ba ku sika ye de to yitino omo so mo de ko farm ho na sa wo man ye fa ye de fa ene obi an yi ni de free ho but anko ba ni sana MPP 40 NDC for no su e de free ho no ene omo so mo titi eye MPP for no de e de free ho ɛno na ɛnɛ MPP foɔ no ɛde ɛyɛ NDC foɔ akɔkɔta yɛarema ne ɛyɛ nkɔfo mmiɛnsa
na saa kaa no anaasɛ efidi akɛseɛ no yɛde ba no yɛabɔ obi din sɛ yɛ obi die nti obetumi de ne de ayɛ de ɔpa na
mini hu ka sɛ yɛmbɔ obiara din sɛ wei yɛ ɛyɛ osimesi de party A de party B deɛ na even po nyɛ sɛ afɛn sɔmo de ba o ɔmo de aba ma esi assembly hall mo esi hall mo a yɛtwa ɔmo yɛ ayɛ bibi awie esi hɔ
na MPP foɔ na ɔmo wawae NDC ni de ɔmo wɔ hen ɔmo adwane anaasɛ ɔmo ayera na ɔmo wɔ hen
mini hu ka sɛ ɔmo wɔ kurom ha yɛnkyi ɔmo ɛno na ɔno abu gizela gotu sɛ ɛka sɛ yɛ ɔno abu yugya hin ama yɛate ɔno ne nkɔla ne deɛ and ono so be kwakoti ne nkwala no mbetete ne de na esan se ono no oba ni se oye MP so oye MPP ni o so oye NDC ni o wo mantemu ha ono ne mane mo ono na ohwe mo so ni ti ni wan kwoti omo na sa ne ma betete ne de na wan chem na so ono abu yuja hin de yakotete na wa ma yate omo de a and ono so be ma yate ono ne nkwala no e de egum
na te so obatambo ni bi yapiem wonim wo de abomode na hwe ru ayugina hin na wo ne ni nkomo bisa ne se adentina tension ekoso saa na asomdwe mrawai
yo
yada se yense nchoni Jacob Kubini ete ne nkande free awutu breku ebra posters yade abobo machines ne yese yemfanye yi ekwan ne ho no NPP for de omde ekotare ho NDC for sese mo de atare yenso de betare bi ewi achi ya wawa bi mu de enam so am ya chichi bi no mu a eho ensem yade o makwakotomu a yekoye ni masese di abato na kato na bro na edru so adaje ni posokra wono mu agency beto abade am makomrahye bedwemu no omo ahyase de omo forms ne kwa mante ne abato mpesua wodo osonso no ebi mu de omo de akọ
Yes, 24-hour economy. Yeah, the Barbary economy no. Na magana tumpon. Okakwe South 28 bad years in here. NPP atena akunyenso. 28 years in the NPP baby and oma ye bi. Omuni bi papa bi ade maye. Se o ka constituency de sika eba aban kofesima. Wo yo kakwe South free money. Esan se wo hwa companies a e wo kakwe South. Enye companies kito enye companies keke. Eye companies akesia. Omu product eko all over across the country. I actually tax on some companies to Amabaya, and Yadikitwa, and so Okakwe South. I be I am Puntu Akachi Bibri, Yakwan Yanja, Uki road network, who coincide from Bubu Asinia, the Agata Square, Uka, Ebinu Garia, or Mushigu back to Mababi Shegu Kakwem, and Yado Kakwe South, Yadin Sababa Susubim. Your schools are hanging on you, and so next Admako, Yabon Modin Biase, schools, you know, ye free as air renovate Tibinum, Aquanos, ye free as air fix it, Aquano, and so MP Otisui and na pam for air stop here and say omo my kwan e mayenge na omanfo no so se omo pensisan ye we kire say yan NDC any na start no ya adwen say besie se okan kwesa no okan kwesa to so atumpon
breaking all in a drone sound we have been coming our numbers ever since in Delta coming through our support behind our MP and our peace. This is the first time such thing has happened. I am here today in the capacity of a former driver of a Benga.
Thank you, apprentice, champion driver.
And I was the one who handed over the steering. Yes. I handed over the steering. I am back. We can all attest to it that under his leadership as a member of parliament in opposition, yes, he has performed creditably very well. Very well.
2024, evidence game. Say no ye bechina wanim ne ase to ye so aba constituency a say ye to me che ejuma yaye eba constituency a ye show working number 4 and enya dentamine infrastructure insio security jobs never market hard here omuda makuma so the election is not just about our future, it's about protecting the legacy of Nana Addo Akufo-Addo and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Now 24-hour economy na eba no edi nyuma na ebeba nti me sure say to abana president Mahama be die akonya na introduce sa policy na board for chefan bia e wo mu no omonsa ebe eden emsa ebeka nti me stress youth no enya awehyirim ewo NDC party ne mu titiri youth mo board mansim no omo anka se mu ni madam fofo e na me so mo nya adwuma eyeye what you say nti adanse ne wo ho omo nim and omo ogidi enso oyemu.
I want to assure them that I will never take their support for granted. I'm promising them even more hard work, even more impact, more loyalty, and more progress. I want to particularly thank our women. These nomination forms were presented by our Women's Caucus, led by the hard-working, dynamic Victoria Doe, our women's organizer, who is very, very inspirational in her service. Remember that in 2020, North Tongue achieved the widest victory margin in the whole of Ghana. We are determined that in the 2024 election, we shall set another record. We shall make history again.
Ni mama nyuko NDC ye kase afia ba ye kotui na abanfoforo NDC ye de ba no ye botaye no dodo na ne se ye bebie enwumum ama numa bibiri abama ye mrantie ni mabɔ na anya bia ye de di kan ene ye 24 hour economy a ye de atudwa mi kofi de maka ba bia magina bia wo sefiwi oso abeto mpeso aso hase mi medi MP no saa botaye ne simani so.
Domi Kwabenya abato mpesiya na wo enkra no MPP ni NDC wono mu eji omanemu so ede omo enkrata akọ eno echi no enya so tuo abato mpesiya so penyina wo gine mu wono so ede ne enkrata akọ akoma abato komisa ache ne timu pose afi obeja me ato abama no
ohwe ejuma NDC aye in terms of health infrastructure, schools, roads, security, justice ni nyina no ejuma ampa NDC akọ ejuma yie ba na abentina ye grofo mo na so to no de bi o mo to aba no no mo to aba MPP esense MPP for amo ha no o mo de tuma no mo he bi o mo ko abonti etwa pro but don't worry na say let me party pay for you na ye siko ye abonti o every life bi o mo kan yina no we are changing everything. And let me give you the assurance in conform mo tena so to say I feel way there they will not allow anybody to deceive them. Or make a Jumapa NDC here in all the 30 electoral areas. Not original so again. So give that I say this time around, Niama Assisa.
Your party, Emma directive said MPP Libya will stand it for member of parliament for the new patriotic party. And then by the close of day, go and file your nominations, go and file your form. And Untina Yabaha and then we are sure someone the flag bearer of the new patriotic party, Alaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, and so FILA Nedie Anope. The whole nation is anticipating MPP's filing of nomination. And Untina Mewoha with your constituency chairman and the party also Omedimechi Abahai.
And then before more we are giving you assurance that within the first 24 months of the NDC, you will see a shortcutting of this particular Anyama market asset. Within 24 months, take good Ushopa and you say that is a seat of government. Yes, seat of government a whole and assembly and dynasty. It's the beginning not a hot year. I said the beer and the whole come. Then so I also and so far a mini a friend said a perform our home. Yes, said Gappers any acquire at that and take in a any Santa Maria, Santa Maria, Washington in a NDC, the next NDC government. You pay a regiment, I'm a more and take Santa Maria and so far. No, so money must be I'm a way to add up.
Yejina we say so ahome abaye ba kase bo no ensiye bongo di fara wo the sports agudi eba beto ase eba sisia.